Thursday, then yesterday's Thursday. I thought guys were very focused, had a really good day, very crisp. The offense especially, no line of scrimmage issues and no alignment issues. So good day today. We'll be back at 2 o'clock tomorrow and continue to get ready for a very competitive game.
Is there any update on Simone Kiffin?
Yeah, Simi is back with our team. Simi has done everything, fulfilling his obligations to the team to get back. Been through a lot, has fulfilled all of his legal obligations as well, and so he's back part of our team. Simi, why he wasn't with us over this time, also had a great semester last spring, passed 20 units, and is very close to graduating as well.
Will he be playing?
I don't know. He wouldn't have a very big role. If the time came where he was called on, he'd be ready to go.
How does the scholarship situation?
Yeah, his scholarship is still intact.
Is there any concern about, so I know you said Silas Red knows the offense now, but is there any concern about him still going the wrong way or anything like that?
Hope not. We're in trouble if he's going the wrong way. Silas knows our stuff really well. Obviously hasn't played any games with us, but the good thing about him, you know that he's played before. Normally new guys to your program haven't played, haven't been in big environments. He's done that already.
How's Andre Walker looking at left tackle?
Andre had a good day, had an up and down week, and I think he'll play really well.
Would you guys still have room for Darius Rogers if he was cleared by the NCAA release?
Yeah, like I said before, we don't get into specifics of numbers and planning, but Darius is not cleared to go anywhere.
Has there been any players that maybe you thought could only have a certain role on this team that have kind of expanded what they can do in this fall camp?
Well, I don't, a lot of guys we've talked to in the beginning of camp of finding a role, whether it's been John Mnuchin has been a backup snapper for us during camp. So we're always trying to find, especially with the roster limitations that we have, finding roles for guys, whether that's on offense, defense, or special teams, just like you saw last year with guys like Ross Cummins.
General expectations for Saturday?
Well, I just hope that we play really well and that we play really smart and that we play physical and don't screw up first games like a lot of teams do. I think a lot of times, as you look at the first week, teams lose more games than they win, by doing things well. So this isn't a game about tricks or anything like that. This game is about preparing really well, which I think we have. Now we need to perform really well.
Is this team probably healthy as it's almost been in August? I mean, getting into Saturday, are you kind of as good a shape as you'd hope?
No. You'd always hope to be perfect, and we're not.
Decision to have 2 Thursday practices. What kind of work on those?
We've done that every year, and we do that with buys too. They're lighter practices to get their legs back after a very tough camp, and already have had a Tuesday being Sunday.
When you talked about playing really well, does this feel different because the stakes are higher this year, and from the standpoint of the same season are dropping in this extent?
It doesn't feel any different at all to me. When you come to a place like USC, I believe that the expectations are so high, regardless of how many scholarship players you have, regardless of whether you have a goal to play for. The stakes are always high. We expect to win every game we play, regardless of the situation that we're in. So I've always felt that standard here, and I believe that's the standard that this university and that our fan base especially have.
In an opener, there's the execution, there's the conditioning fundamentals. For you specifically, the mental, emotional side of the sport that equates to performance, how do you know that this team is mentally and emotionally ready?
Well, I think my number one job, especially with the hype around this season and this team, is to make sure that they're ready to play and that they're ready to execute, and that they don't get caught in anything else. This is classic, sold out stadium first game, and everybody wants to 40 minutes before kickoff run around and get the crowd fired up and hit each other in warm-ups and everything. And we've been doing this long enough to know that's not what it's about. So we just have to educate our guys and really guard against that, lost energy. I think in these type of games as an opener and the preseason hype, it's very easy to lose a lot of energy. And so that's my job to make sure we don't do that.
When this is a weekend where you can watch college football and a couple of nights before you guys play, are there games you're gonna say, "Wow, I'm gonna watch that game," or "I'm gonna watch this game"?
Not really. I don't have to now that I don't vote. So keep game planning for our game.
Do you foresee Max Whittick getting playing time early this season?
That's impossible to predict. We'd love for that to happen, because hopefully that would be in a positive situation in the game where we would be ahead. So hopefully that happens, but it's impossible to predict.
If that were to happen, would you also look into getting, your third stringer sometime too? If say Barkley came out at the start of the fourth quarter or something like that.
Yeah, we'd like to. We'd like to. As I said the other day, we'd like to play both. They're very comparable, so it'd be good to get both of them some reps.
Prepare for this game. Do you watch, say, Utah film from last year, and going back to Norm's film when he was with the Titans?
Yeah, our cut-ups have a lot of film in them, whether it's that side of the ball, whether it's UCLA, Utah, even stuff from here way early on, Tennessee Titans. So there's a lot of stuff on that side of the ball, and then on the other side of the ball, we got a lot of stuff in there too, with Jacksonville stuff and Twain stuff.
What'd you learn from him that kind of still sticks with you today?
Well, I think Norm did a really good job of managing the players. His door was always open. They'd come in, sit there, and talk to him, and he'd always have a good feel for his players and for his offense.